the island of Crete in May of 1941, Colonel Robert Laycock and his commandos fight hard against wave after wave of German troops. They are the last line of defense for the thousands in retreat seeking rescue on the island's south coast. The 7,000-foot-high White Mountains now stand between them and the south coast. Trekking up the steep mountain tracks with the Germans snapping at their heels is going to be a test, even for the commandos.
The road was not a hard top road, it was a pounded, baking, hard limestone road.
For the thousands of exhausted men the commandos are trying to protect, it's a terrible ordeal. With the German mountain troops pressing hard on their tail, Laycock's men use every trick they can think of to slow their advance.
They slewed the tanks across the road, drained the oil from them, and left the engine running. So that would make a 40-ton chunk of metal blocking the road for the Germans, and it significantly slowed them up.
On May 28th, one day after the commandos' arrival, the first of the retreating Allied column finally reaches the south coast. Many of the exhausted, hungry men take refuge in caves, waiting for the chance to escape from the small village of Sfakia. With 20,000 people fleeing towards the coast, it becomes a race against time for General Freiberg, who's in Sfakia trying to coordinate the evacuation. At best, he estimates he has around 4 days before the island falls. His biggest problem is the Luftwaffe's total command of the air. During the 14-hour journey from Egypt, only the fastest ships in the Royal Navy could run the gauntlet of German bombers.